Discover cowrie shell divination, ancient wisdom at your fingertips. You set the shells, I decode your answers, love, career, and more. We've got the guidance you seek. Tap into shamanic roots, uncover your inner energy, chase your dreams, learn from the wisdom of tribal mystics, bridging the gap to your potential. Supercharge your experience with us. Book now at tonyad.tv for self-discovery, and I will see you on the other side. Ashe. Inshallah and Ashe, as always, Divine Will's blessings to you and for you. And welcome to the weekly snippet. Once again, I am your host, the Tonya D. I'm a practicing holistic shaman, medium, and otherworldly life coach and a reflector by design. Navigating the subtle energetic fields, following the lunar energies through the seasons of celestial bodies along with the gates in human design. I do call myself or go by holistic Shaw medium, which is just a choreography of them all, mapping out the 4 pathways, one design at a time. And I'm here to show you who you are, why you've arrived on the planet at this particular time through gift and purpose. And if you are new to my show, my channel, please go ahead and subscribe, ring the bell to alert other celestial beings that resonate with my lunar frequency. Weekly lunar insights, mystic messages, elementals, and a lot more. But we are in the tides of the season of Pisces, moving towards a new moon, a gravitational pole. The new moon ritual is up on YouTube here. The meditation will be up soon as well. I do suggest that you listen in on the meditation before the ritual. It's actually going to make a little bit more sense. And with Pluto in Aquarius, the elemental fire of period 9, we will be rising from the ashes. This is really an evolutionary transformation that we're all going through. It's an energetic exchange. I can truly only speak for myself, but I am so loving this new feeling, the sensations of the celestials' bodies in this new calibration, moving into celestial origins, if you will. Which brings me to origins. Our roots inherit great intuition naturally. Spirit, simply put, spirit, merging our spirit body with our physical body. As we evolve our inner glimmer, who am I? Why have I arrived? Those are questions you should really be asking yourself before you go to bed at night and really see what dreams surf in the airwaves there in the dream state. Journal about it. I do believe energy is the medicine of the future. It always has been. I have been using light therapy for and through the skin, actually, since 2000, chromotherapy, light energy on energy, through acupuncture points along with the energy centers within the body. This is where Beauty is Health Made Visible actually came from. So how does one even accomplish that? Literally, by awakening the spirit that resides within all of us, changing lives, igniting passions through the information highway known as the interwebs or the celestial highways. So join me online if your heart is feeling called, definitely on this mystical Monday. Online, my virtual coven, it's a grimoire, if you will. It's the Shamanic Healing Academy. It's the Shah in the medium, downloaded, not even kidding. But it's an online coven designed for each and every one of us, specifically you, to go ahead and share your magic, your insight, your gift, and your purpose. We all got it, and we can't talk about one without talking about the other. They're all merging. So this coven in the Shamanic Healing Academy is an online community, a village for only $19.99 per month. I do go live in this venue weekly, plus random hits of knowledge, if you will, mystical insights. You have access to all of my online courses, plus some ritual magic, even an opportunity to be mentored, assisted really by yours truly. But it's beyond time. I can feel it. I hope you can too. But beyond design, it's like our virtual reality is becoming a virtuality. So being a seer of the unseen and following the goddess of the night through the celestial skies and the seasons and the gates, I might say. Have you subscribed here on YouTube? Rang the bell? The wishing tree? Watch times into the infinite. Are we going to scrub the subtle fields into these infinite probabilities? The other world is always watching and listening, spirit. So go ahead, share with your friends, be the star that I heartfelt know you are. And for other mystical musings, because of course I can't stop there, you want to join me to spill the tea? This is a monthly muse I do. Subscribe to my Musing News, and you can spill the tea. It's always on the third Friday of each month. It's a live venue through Zoom. You get the link in the online coven. It's always at 11:30 a.m. Mountain Time, because that's where I'm navigating the airwaves on the planet. But as we move and navigate towards a new moon in the season of Spirit, the last quarter moon in Sagittarius, and for me, ironically, Sagittarius is the Earth, the opposing to the Sun in my human design, becoming full in the season of Spirit. It's kind of peculiar. But the channel of curiosity, I don't talk about this as often, but I found this interesting. This is ideas, it's peace, it's the seeker, somebody who's searching. And being the gate of ideas, this brings together ideas so that a story is formed, sensing ideas, possibly abstract ones, the possibilities. Instead of all the logistics, the logics, the facts, it's like the spirit realm, bringing spirit into the physicality. But the idea is actually intended to make one think, be curious. Hence why I'm always saying, stay curious, question everything. And just sorting and piecing out the puzzle of the bigger picture, which is the grand design. It's the story. So it's like enjoying the search as much as getting to the destination. And the motivation is in the seeking, being the seeker, the eternal searching, something that really lights up the bounty of, in this case, my heart, without any expectations of finding anything specific. It's the eternal spark of curiosity and sharing with community only if community is wanting to hear the voice of the seer. That would be me. So as an energy check-in, how's your spirit to reality, your subtle to the physical, since the Virgo full snow moon? And yes, it's snowing in Utah. Crazy. But as a freshie, this full moon gave us an opportunity to refine, revise, recalibrate, reconcile, cleanse our auric fields, along with areas of our lives that may have needed some otherworldly tweaking, editing, if you will, even a complete mass cleansing. I have made it a thing to pick one area, one room, one cabinet, a drawer, reorganize throughout the old to really open the door for a freshie to make room for the new. Embrace change, embrace transformation. A lot of people have a huge hiccup around that, but it creates a state of wholeness, a state of well-being, so that we then can create balance, harmony, especially as we enter into the new portals being the eclipse season. So this is like a pre-prep. Think of this portal as a plunger, if you will. It may take a minute to eventually drain. However, once the ripples begin, just knowing that below the surface, there's something percolating, something's happening. As we have a new moon coming soon to a cosmic theater near you. The last one before eclipse season, pretty exciting actually, I can feel it. But it's the last call. What? The last call. It's the last call to manifest new opportunities, desires, in-spirited intention. Really connecting spirit to reality and embodying spirit. The opposing force to Pisces is Virgo, being embodied, spirit to body. So it's a very potent time. It's an energy of a door opening, our crown center, prophetic dreams, you say, divine connection. Woo! Receiving downloads, insights, just be open. However, be sure also to join the Shamanic Healing Academy. Super stoked about this. For new moon insights, full moon calls, rituals, a moon guidance, a grimoire. There's all kinds of goodness. But on the Reflector's guidance this week, as we're streaming forward and cascading with the moon, of course, the moon starts in the season of Sagittarius. I kind of gravitated toward that last week. I love this image of Sagittarius, just saying. But this is the last quarter moon, so this energy brings a sense of Jupiter. Jupiter, believing in our emotional feelings on this moon day, just growing whatever touches, visions, a dose of desire for those new percolating beginnings. So do you feel like stirring the cosmic wishing well? Have you felt like dreaming up some exciting new plans, seeking the freedom, adventure, feeling overly optimistic and percolating in the higher vibes? So this sun-moon combo in Pisces Sagittarius, brings in a huge dose of mutable energy going with the flow, which often tends to lead to a sort of flaky energy, disorganized chaos or organized chaos, either way. But as the moon moves into Capricorn later today, that's where we're going to get ready to feel more structured, grounded, and focused. So Monday evening through Wednesday is what I want to say, Wednesday, Mercury's day, the moon then resides in Capricorn. This is where the energy feels heavy. Earth gives water direction. So this is about buckling down. It's a grounding energy. Capricorn's about the ground and peeking to the top. So this is our time to really focus and hone in on being protective, tackling the overwhelming to-do list, the to get her done thing. However, this is Pisces season. So the Capricorn moon in Pisces might want to squish our creativity, our imagination station. So hug your mystical, magical self, take a bow in the mirror, embrace your ethereal spirit energy, and really find ways to infuse life with joy, creativity, playful energy. Even while we're overly productive, stay optimistic. And then as the moon enters, Aquarius, soon here to a theater near you on Thursday, Jupiter's day, into Friday, feeling like quick draw McGraw, kind of sharp, analytical. This is a fantastic time for clear thinking, fresh perspectives, insightful analysis. It's like our inner genius. And if you know anything about Aquarius season, it's not just about the genius mind percolating, those epiphanies. It's more importantly also about community, society, being human, being authentic. So really using this moon's energy to connect with your tribe, your vibe, your like-minded peeps, your village, gather your friends, join a group, start networking, like get out of the house in my case. We do need human interaction. That is the energy under this moon. And the Capricorn energy mixed with the Piscean, that may have us feeling like we don't belong somewhere, where Aquarius is going to show us where we do belong. It might be a little eccentric. We might be aloof and unaware of it. And I'm sure you are not alone. Just know that you or your kind of alien energy, if you will, brings a very unique perspective and insights out into the world. I'm always about staying curious and questioning everything, go on that quest. But if you are feeling like a hermit, maybe overly isolated, this is a message. It's time to connect with those human parts of who we are, our me selves, and go out into nature. Enjoy the snow, in my case. Make some snow angels if anybody's in Utah. Get a massage, laugh, cry, dance, scream, shout. So often these childhood wonders, these experiences really remind us of how rich and how beneficial being human can often be. And then into the weekend, are we so excited for this? And I love this image. Of course, I'm kind of funny. We have the bounty. Be sure to listen to the new moon meditation along with the ritual. And really, let's embrace this dream, weaving this energy, this creativity. I really brought in the subtle realm in this new moon. You should too. Click away, I say, if you've tuned in. And this is a time to tap into our inner artesian, unleash our inner child, our emotional field, knowing we're safe, our in spirit nation, and just allowing ourselves, our creativity to soar, to get out of the box, be overly creative, be messy, explore, be unconventional, do things out of the norm. I just want to say my next podcast guest is actually going to bring just that, a very unconventional interview, do my show as we muse. But as you do that, you then are able to see what wants to emerge from within. So put aside the coulda, the woulda, the shoulda, the hows. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the outcome. All of that really holds us back. Instead, allow your intuition, your dreams, your divine connection to really guide you. Glimmers, you say, evolve your inner glimmer. That is where the gold truly is. However, at the same time, as you explore the mystical, the magical, the otherworldly, it's very important to actually be embodied, be grounded, find your elemental team, your elemental spirits. Spirit is literally everywhere. Be mindful, especially when engaging in those practical to-do list kind of duties. Stay alert, aware to the potentials, the shadow energy sometimes lurking, called escapism, negativity, could be people, right? The rabbit holes that we can go down. Instead of getting lost in the illusion, really using this energy of this weekend to transmute any negativity into a deeper sense of being present, of being aware. And click away. Grab your subtle energetic remote, find your spirit channel as we navigate into the waters of this new moon, and just consider the idea that healing is a journey. It's not a destination. We have ahas all the time. Often we do go into the past, dipping our toes, even the parts that are hurting. And when we thought we're finished with those parts, they do perkle up. Just remember, healing is non-linear. Sometimes it does involve holding on for dear life, feeling lost, a little messy, crawling across the finish line, or in my case, hanging on to the threads of a rope, the knots. That's just part of the process. We all go through this amidst the chaos and trust and surrender, compassion. But the key really is to access and open the door. And Pisces is the invitation to really go with the flow, reconciling the waters, get clear in these big waters of the galaxy, the ocean. And even when it feels a bit overwhelming, a little percolating, it will transform. Reality happens when we embrace the challenges. The forces of adversity are just part of what makes us grow, part of what makes us expand, and seeing things with a curious eye, exploring opportunities of how we can connect with our spirit, our higher self, and being connected through your body, art, your heart, words, invoking words. You got to invoke prayer and allow your spirit to show you what is next. So this new moon is a vital opportunity to cleanse and prepping us for the birthing, the season of Aries, the eclipse, right? So really let go of all the things that are no longer serving you, never possibly have, move forward, feeling lighter, brighter. When we let go, we open up new doors. And keep clicking that remote control. You got your spirit remote. I would be using it until you feel the faith. Have faith in the cosmic fabric, the benevolence of the heavenly universe, the morals, right? And listen to the Sacred Spirit meditation, Pisces season. We're almost to the close. But on the menu this week, as I've gravitated through that, for sure tune into the Sacred Spirit Circle meditation. It's all about cleansing our auric field. I've been diving into that. And Friday, in one of my covens, I should say, my online grimoire, I have a celestial artist. This is a very special guest, very unique. It's in my private group, Rising of the Origins, on Facebook. Conger Daniel is an engineer turned bioenergy healer, a wizard. He truly is a wizard. He's been doing remote healing on my son. We're going to be sharing his magic, his personal medicine in my Facebook group online. Rise of the Origins, it's a private group. And also, in case you don't know, Gift and Purpose is on the highway. As always, it's being offered in person at Crohn's Hollow, March 29th, 7 p.m., but also online in April 10th. Save the dates. It's going to be on a Wednesday as far as online. You're going to be able to purchase tickets as well. Either way, you do want to do it online because I've got downloads, I've got a grimoire, I got books. And again, if you haven't subscribed yet here on YouTube, be sure to do so. Besides the celestial energies and my podcast, I do have both new and full moon meditations, plus moon rituals, along with other little items. And on the elemental highway, because I love the elementals, look at this. We have a yin fire rabbit of a day, full of nature. We have a complete wood direction. The rabbit, the tiger, and the dragon, all wood. It's great. I feel it's great. So maybe you're feeling abundant. Maybe you're feeling prosperous. Ideas are flowing, creativity, insights. This is the energy of that. But we have a yang and a yin. Lots of nature feeding those inner fires and those out in the world fires. So this is charisma. It's charm. All this fire from the heavenly universe brings the dragon out, if you will. It's feeding the dragon. Why do I say that? Fire turns wood to ash, which then creates earth. It's all a cycle. But it's also about balance and harmony. But we are on stable ground. We're producing the energy of yin fire, the spirit of yin fire. It's warm, it's enthusiastic. Can you feel me? It presents itself as charming, charismatic. I feel it. I don't know about you. But all that nature direction brings more resources. It can bring more sometimes than fire can handle, but fire can handle it. The resources are coming towards it. We do need boundaries. We need metal. We need stones. We need crystals, bones, if you will. We need to create a boundary and discern if it's too good to be true. Do we believe it? Is it overly charming? The dragon is putting it all out there for the world to see. What we do may appear a little bit radical out there for the world to see, just saying. Community, get out of the box. Yeah, find your tribe. But yin water there in the dragon is very weak. It's definitely hidden. It's in the earth. This feels like water in the well. It is snowing here, though, in Utah. So water and ice is kind of what I feel. Crystals, metals, elementals, you say. Yeah, that is what I say. That's what I'd be using. Tone into your water, drink your water, speak to your water in positive insights, fleshing your inner world, your body, and use crystals. You can tone into crystals. You can meditate with crystals, listen to the voice of an alien coming from a crystal. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm going with there. So the message for the month, if you participated in Omen Days, it was the ritual for the season of Cancer. It literally fit perfect for Omen Days. But March, we have the angel of transformation, death. Endings, new beginnings, profound change, emotional attachments, severing ties, loss. You know, you get the idea. But this is the angel that brings the gift. It's the gift of transitioning to a new phase. It's not always about physical death, by the way, but it does reveal what is ending, things that are no longer serving, things that have never been in soul service. It may be a relationship, it could be a career, a house, a car, any of the magical material things. But change is a necessary change agent for growth, transformation, right? So when we declutter our home, even our body, that's when we make room for new opportunities. Time to embrace the change, the transition, the transformation, so that we can open the door to new beginnings. With that, I say ashe. And I know you do too. So on to the messages for this week. I'm actually still using the angel deck. Pisces is our divine connection, the crown. So on this Moon's Day, what do we have as I transition my screen? There we go. Fantastic. So on this Moon's Day, with the moon in Sagittarius, dun, 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 dun. Look at me. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Here, I'll click it. We've got, listen to me, the angel of prophecy, the hanged man. Not so hanging though, right? So do you feel spirit? I hope so. I'm going to put this right there. There we are. Fantastic and all. So it's like, do you feel spirit? Do you love your higher self? Do you love your higher self connection? Are you feeling the divine connection? So this is a peaceful message. It actually echoes the Norse god Odin, the fate of Odin, who actually hung himself from the world tree, which is fascinating for me. So this was the gift. It gifted him the meaning of the runes in a prophetic way, which if you watch my rituals, I'm always using runes. I'm carving them in for different reasons. But it's through his waiting that he was brought this transformation, which that sometimes happen. It's like the butterfly or sometimes the moth, the gift of prophecy, the number 13. It reduces to a 3, which is the number of the Empress, the angel of abundance. So it's like when one door closes, the door of abundance opens. It's the creative mother. It's the expansive kind of moral mother, if you will. It's Jupiterian, right? The angel of prophecy is this inward, inner body creativity. So it's like incubating the creativity for galactic realizations. And this is about letting go, sacrifice, surrender. It's a perspective on both of those. Sometimes in the surrendering, the suffering ends and just detaching from the outcome. It's a message to pause and wait before we commit, decide on an offer, work, commitment, whatever that is. While we're waiting in limbo, that's when we can use the time to gain a new perspective, a valued perspective. And if you do feel like making a sacrifice is the best way forward to move forward, it's also kind of an inspirited energy of inward reflection. Take a patient pill, be patient. The answers we need are going to come from literally the other world, being spirits, our guides, our ancestors, our spirit team, a spirit elemental. Just seeing a situation from new, a different angel comes in. I don't know. But we're in this holding tank. We're waiting for a reason. The universe never makes mistakes, right? Things happen for us, not to us. So really make the most of it, receiving new insight on this day. And then on Mars Day, which would be Tuesday. Look at that. There I am. Oh my goddess, I'm almost getting good at this. Just saying, on Mars Day, we have the Four of Swords. Healing we are. I'll take that. I always like swords. I feel like swords get a bad rap. It's air, right? But we do need metal to trim the wood. The elementals of the four pillars, metal is a trimmer. But it's taking a time out. It's taking a breath, a pause, a time out, time for some healing, recovering. No action isn't inaction. That's something we need to do. And often this one shows up around health, healing, a time of recovery. Maybe you've had surgery. So sit back, take a breath, take a day off, recover, recuperate, rejuvenate. Find ways to really decompress, maybe distancing ourselves from situations that are stressful even. And in relating or relationships, it's as if a relationship is switched off, cut off emotionally. Swords cut, right? Emotionally cutting off. And the moon is in Capricorn. So we kind of put the relating on hold. And Capricorn is kind of the commitment to a feeling, either temporary or a deeper issue, maybe restricted kind of issue. But on a spiritual level, it's a message to take some time, give space to our inner reflection, do some meditation, do some personal inner reflecting. That's what I'm saying. Welcome to the pause, take a break. Or the universe does force us to take that spiritual time out, right? Those are what I call energetic hiccups. Ugh. Okay, then on Wednesday, which is Mercury's day, who's going to join me online for Gift and Purpose? I'm super excited about that. I'm not going to lie. Comment if you are curious. It's going to be, of course, on a Wednesday, April 10th. It's Mercury's day, live through Zoom. But today we have the Four of Pentacles. There we go. Gosh, I'm getting fantastic. You can't see it, but on the bottom under my finger, it does say control. Feels a little bit Capricorny, but it's not. Control, earthly control. The moon is in Capricorn, right? Curious indeed. I do find that mapping it out. 2 fours, also curious. Order, being conservative, black, white, or gray. Capricorns are very stringent and strict. Just saying. But this is reassurance. This is our financial situation improving. It's coming from the heavenly universe, right? But it's a return of order from the chaos. It's like when the storm settles, security, controlling our spending, knowing our needs versus our wants. It's stability. It's relating. It's that kind of energy. But the opposing force is being smug, having a smug attitude, being stuck in the old routines and habits, those beliefs that keep us from moving. We all want or wish for security in an unsecure or sometimes in world that feels insecure, just saying. But if we place too much on the material, that's when we stifle the energy. It gets stuck. We stifle the spiritual energy, the adventure of creative spirit. So this is about balance between the material along with the spiritual. It's like, how much is enough? So if your finances have been stuck or stifled in a way, like there's not enough, just know resources are actually on the way with this message. Have faith, which is fantastic, right? Faith is a feeling. Okay, on Jupiter's day, bingo, look at that. We also have swords, the 7 of swords. Theft, says at the bottom, theft. That's kind of a scratchy spirit energy, feels protective. It does say theft. But negative people, protection of ourselves, it is protective. There's a potential of loss, theft, apparently, protecting our property, even protecting our peace of mind. People can steal our ideas, our mental clarity, our ideas. Maybe we feel undermined by negative humans, checking your home security system or your body energetic security system, placing items of ritual in places, just saying. Keep your ideas to yourself. Be cautious in relating as well. Could be mistrust, maybe some suspicion. Call in your spirit team. Discern who's communicating. You may, or we may, I'm included too, by the way, we may be feeling a little bit more insecure. Often this is a message of fear, which really is just false evidence affecting our current reality rather than reality itself. So really have faith. That's what I say on this Jupiter's day. And we finish for the weekend. look at that. The King of Pentacles. I'm almost getting fantastic. Don't tell anybody, right? So the King of Pentacles we have, and on the bottom it says generosity, curious indeed. We've had two fours, two swords, and two pentacles. So that's kind of interesting. And we have Odin, the tree of life. So generosity to me is like this old man bringing wealth and abundance. So we go from being or feeling unsafe, needing items of protection, to the king. So this is being a generous spirit, financial success. So do you ever ponder really what that means? What does success mean? I feel like it's different for all of us. People might feel or see me as a success, but am I feeling like a success? I don't know. This is the provider. It's the boss. It's generosity. It's being affluent, right? It's also loyalty. It's hardworking, putting our plans into action, practicing them, achieving the goal. This is the achievement of the goal. It's financial security, having the material gains. We've risen to the top. It's the consistent flow, our daily routines. So if it's not feeling exciting, just know that being diligent, like moving forward, our efforts, plowing the field, that does bring rewards where life is really just running smooth. It's abundant. We've got the year of the young earth dragon, the wood dragon. So it's like wealth, the bounties being received, reaping what we sow, the hard work, being diligent in our efforts. So I'm feeling rather fantastic with that. I'm not going to lie. And as I switch up my screen, there we go. And as far as a message for today, I would say, I have a few actually, but I feel my spirit. I feel my higher self. I'm connected to the divine, the oneness, the heavenly universe. It's juicy. Or I do have a message you're going to see on my social channels. This one is, put your left hand on your heart. This one's actually very similar. I'm not going to lie. They're similar in wording. But put your left hand on your heart and just say it out loud. Say it proud. I connect to new heights of divine freedom and understanding. I'm going to take it, make it fantastic. Tune into the new moon in Pisces along with the ritual. Join me Friday in the Origins. And I also do have Spill the Tea happening soon. Gift and Purpose at Crohn's Hollow this month. And with that, as always, I say ashe and blessings. I'll see you on the other side.